of our Jin AFKs. This is right, he's gone. Jin level 3. Alright, so let's fast forward. We'll keep a track on what's going on here. Braum actually does a pretty good job holding this lane, like not taking any risks. He could be shoving in to try to get this wave to bounce. If blue team were smart, they could have just held the freeze, but they didn't know that Jin was not coming back. When we come to this lane, Jin actually would have gotten all of these casters, so I didn't need to do anything to here, but it is fine to stay to soak up the cannon with the charges from Braum. I also only got deprived gold or whatever, depreciated gold on that, so definitely bad. So the thing is, the level difference, yes, Jin, who is already out of the game, being that low, yes, we'd like to get him back in. The catch-up experience, he'll be able to get in more, especially if he participates in any kills with higher level characters. But this does fast forward your Fiddlestick. So yes, it does take away from Jin, but it is also giving to Fiddle. So in a way, it is a null point. The only thing that we lost in this is if I had gone to take Gromp, the value of the 4 minions that Jin lost, that I would have also lost, is actually more than the value of the Gromp camp. So all in all, this is still a net positive play, even though Jin could have come back to get all the rest of the minions. On top of that, those minions being there means that they could have sieged and probably taken a turret. I'll answer you when I'm done, Tuna Fish. Thank you. So in this set, it's still a net positive. There's no negative here. The only thing you would like to get Jin back into the game, you do want to get him some more things, but Fiddle being fast forwarded means that there's a lot of things that we'll be able to do that otherwise we couldn't. So going into the rest of the game with the plans as far as like what teams are trying to accomplish, we've got Catch, we've got fantastic team fight and engage, AoE damage on this team, right? We've got AoE here, here, here. Lots of scaling damage and Braum for scaling. Over here, it's all single target carries with very little utility in the fights, right? We only have set stun. You have Yumi's AoE, which is actually one of the best spells for a composition like this because they just want to charge forward at you. They don't really have many skills. So having a just line route is actually very effective. Sort of like Seraphine, not quite as good. But Yumi was totally fine in this situation. She's also going to be exceptionally good on Viego later. One of the downsides, she can't really get on Mordekaiser because she's going to be popped off, and that happened later in the game. But because our fight is team fight, this team wants to split push. They want to control waves with Mordekaiser and Gangplank in side waves. They want Viego to be perma-farming and coming up from side angles. It's almost 12:35, but okay. I think you got to go upstairs. Well, you could have eaten in these 5 minutes. Come on. We'll do lunch right after your math. So in these fights, what we want to get from our laners is control on the side wave and then rotate to objectives. Right, and just constantly force around objectives because we have the much better team fight. It's a good job by Jin. This is my mistakes. Here, I miss a chance to click on the Viego multiple times, I think. Yeah, can you hear me, Tuna Fish? Coaching's $100, and then $1,000 for a full curriculum. Basically a season, like 12 weeks of it, or 6 weeks, two times a week. But I did say, please wait till the end. So right here, we definitely should have been able to kill him. This disjoint sucks for us. I missed my E. Should have saved it for right there. Missed that again. These are the things I deal with. Good job stunning in. And then he just out-damages that. That's so bad. Alright, so this is indicative of something that happens for the rest of the game. Malphite, you're putting too much priority on a wave. Because over here, this fight is a perfect example of something that you want to teleport to. Right, and it doesn't matter that you miss minions. You can even give Mordekaiser a wave. It doesn't matter if you give this guy a turret. If you show up and teleport to this or this and turn this fight and turn it into a probably 3-0 if you teleport here and ultimate right away, all you need to do is step back far enough where if Mordekaiser ults you, he'll be under the turret. Make him come up. It is kind of scary. You need to have some proactive vision to see that this is going to happen. And that's a matter of constantly checking the map and thinking what might happen, what might happen. All right, Viego shows on the map coming bottom. There's probably going to be a fight. Step back out of vision so that Mordekaiser can't cancel your teleport. Teleport down here. Later in the game, you just want to be here, right? Later in the game, it's going to be different. You're just going to go up and clear waves as they build up and collect into your zones and join the fights and then go for the ults. All right, let me see. So like one of the later examples of this, let's just pick any spot where they go and win a fight. Not here. This is the one, by the way, you were asking where I was. This is me trying to step back and jump into the middle of the fight to come here. Did Jin just ult? Did he just cancel his ult? His ult's up. Okay, so this is an important thing. When you're playing Jin, and you can watch Sneaky's pocket picks on Jin, hold this until you know for sure that you're not going to need the rest, and the more you delay your shots, the more information you're going to get. Water Vapor should be turning around, ready for this. Jin should be firing in. Get the fourth shot. I'm jumping into the middle. I shouldn't have come up. I should have come down to help with here, so we can all be fighting Disregard at the same time. Jin is out of range, unfortunately. We get the first reset. That's not good. It's too bad that Brahm's dying first. And then Viego's just big enough. Alright, let me try to find what's one of these areas. Alright, the Baron call, right? Alright, so this is the... Oh, whoa, crazy. I'm stuck in Mordekaiser ult. Let me try to fix that. No, oh boy. Alright, well this is kind of cool. I might keep it this way. Because we do have all the information even though we can't see everything. This apparently, while I was in Mordekaiser ult, changing times in the screen, I'll report the bug after, but this is kind of funny. This is one of those situations, alright? Malphite, your ult is up. There is not a good reason to be down in the bot lane. It is totally okay to let Gangplank push this wave, and in fact we pinged that we knew that his ultimate was down. So he's actually a complete non-factor if he's down here. We want him to be down here. We also just got the kill on Mordekaiser. So we 100% want to be roaming into this position. Silas needs to come over. If we back it up 15 seconds in this position when we ping it, this wave is neutral. Their wave is going to come up, but it's going to compile right here and it's going to start pushing back. It's going to rubber band out for us. Malphite was in position to keep on coming and then goes bottom. It is totally okay for Fiddle plus any carry to start Baron. Alright, Fiddle can tank enough of the healing for the carry to deal the rest of the damage. Now based on the info we have here, alright, Malphite can preemptively teleport again, be here quickly, but again, right now, at this moment, teleport. Everything else is too late. This is not how you play your champion. Alright, so now they get the numbers on 3v3 when we could have had 5v3. Gangplank's bot and Mordekaiser's dead. We know that we have full reign of this area if we choose to accept it. So this is just too late. And this is all game. It's too late. Why did we start Baron? Because it's correct to start Baron. And up until... I mean, I wish I could get rid of the fog now, actually. We have known information, alright, about set over here. We know Gangplank's here. We know Mordekaiser's dead. So at best... it's 3v3 charging into us with Malphite teleport up, so it's correct to start Baron. Two people should start the Baron. Braum can be the one shielding or tanking, and we can have me on the edge kind of scouting and having the edges out. Silas could be here as well. He could put one combo on the Baron and then come start looking at the same position. Malphite should already be here, right? This is how you, if you're trying to approach Baron in a position where you know someone's bot, which Gangplank is misplaying by being bot. Let there be no mistake about it. Gangplank is making a mistake. He's opening the door for us. Mordekaiser's dead. There is no better point in this game than right now to force and take Baron. We do know GP is bot because we can extrapolate based on last known info. Right, so he comes here and he takes a wave. so we know that he's here. At this information, we're already pinging it. Why is Malphite should not be leaving? And at this point, I'm starting to look in river, and it's my fault for not continuing to look at the mini map. I can do that more. But I do not expect this person to go bottom and for this person to go top. I have no idea why they would do that. This is usually someone who turns off their brain and just goes, oh, where's the next source of farm? Let me go take it. But at this point in the game, down 8,000 gold, there's not going to be a better position. So even if this weren't just objectively a positive situation for red team, even despite the AK to gold deficit, it's also the best chance we're going to get. So we have to take it. It's like playing to your outs in poker, right? You just say like, all right, or a better one might be a card game where you're playing Magic, and you're like, I don't know, there's only one card left in my deck that wins, so I might as well play to it. So here we're good to start. Jin should help me. Braum can shield. Silas should be moving down, and Malphite should already be here. It's fine for Silas to have come and pushed this wave out before rejoining, just so that we get a wave that gathers here for after our Baron. We can come and take top turret before we back and get some more gold, open up some space on the map. Baron will be absolutely huge for us because we have so much standing gold. It's likely that we can get 4,500 gold just from pushing towers with the Baron without even taking a fight, and then we can reset and maybe we're back in this game. Again, we have the team fight team, so this gold lead is... yes, it's huge, but it's much less than it looks like if it comes to a big 5v5. You say Jin's unbelievably behind, but he's actually on par with Set. Shrelia's has AP. Don't know if you know that now. This was a change, what, in like 11.3 or something like that? 11.2? They gave it AP. They took away some of its mana regen and stats and put it into the ability power and the active. So hopefully everyone agrees that this is just if not just a good situation for red, it's the best situation for red, and you have to take your outs when you get them. This is a pattern that happened all game, where this is not Malphite's job. I think it was earlier, there's like, I can't rotate because Mordekaiser's is just perma-shoving. It's like, if they have someone that's erasing themselves from the map and we can win 5v4s, we 100% want to take that. Not only that, but you are a long-range engage. So you have to retool the way that you're thinking as Malphite, where it's just, I show up, I collect waves, I push them out, and I leave. I tried to buy my team a minute with a wave by sending it out. You want to try to get it to here, or a slow push that's pushing outwards that your team can help use to break turrets later. But going and just like standing and walking up to neutral waves right here that are even, this is a mistake. Anytime your ultimate is up, you cannot be doing this. And you shouldn't be doing it on your fighters too. If you're a Garen, Darius, for example, it should be shove and roam. Shove and roam. Don't come up to the next even wave. Unless it's right there as you're taking it and you're already there, then yeah, shove it out and go. But definitely, like, when you're doing it, you have to be thinking about what could be coming, what's on the horizon, what could be next, what's the next move. Does that make sense? I don't know if I can find the other situation. Maybe it's like here. Yep, here's the other one. It's like going back 30 seconds. Malphite, can you shove out top and roam? Now this is the one that you didn't actually need to touch because our wave is going to come collide with it. It's going to be fine. This is already potentially too late. But taking this wave, crashing it out. Now this wave, you can actually just kill the caster. Let this stack up as an 8 versus cannon wave. It'll stack up. Now the next wave will come up here. We'll have an 8 versus 6 on our side of the map. Ours will slowly win. Not only that, but our next wave will come compact with it, and we'll have a 12 versus 6 here on the next one. And then actually that wave might even be big enough that you can come, Silas can come teleport to it and take plates later. But at this point, we're too late as far as leaving to come to the Dragon Pit. Stepping forward, this is wrong. This is incorrect. If you were Fiora or Jax, this would be okay because you are the split pusher. It's important for you to get a lot of gold. You should already be roaming down, probably backing. Alright, you just backed, so 300 gold is not worth coming back for. So you can just come straight across, taking the safest route, or at least we assume that they're not going to be here because they're probably also preparing for Dragon. If we look, they have much better wards down. They've got pressed up waves. So they're definitely in a better situation, but I believe we just killed the Mordekaiser, and that's why we have some time to get over here. But again, just by going out here, you're just handshaking. You're handshaking with a carry. That's going to crush you every time you play 1v1s, no matter how big you think you're getting over here. But saying I can't roam, it's when this guy's shoving up top. I think that's what you said right about here. It's like, we need you now. And it's like, I can't roam when this guy's perma shoving top. And it's like, yes, you can. That is your job. That is the difference between a Malphite and a Mordekaiser. Right? Your job is to be there early for the fight so that you can see it, click on it when it's there, not give them the heads up of a teleport, but just already be there.